Hello, today we are playing as Scott Summers / Cyclops against Master Mold. In his deck, he has zero tolerance scenario cards, his Master Mold cards obviously. He also has the standard cards from the core set and the Sentinel modular scenario. So zero tolerance, Sentinels, Master Mold, and standard cards from the core set. Let's look at his main scheme, the Sentinel Factory. Setup: put the Magneto ally into play under the first player control. I've done that here. And then 1B starts with 1, goes up by 1 per player. Each Sentinel minion gains guard. When revealed, each player discards cards from the encounter deck until they discard a Sentinel minion, then put that minion into play and engage with them. So we're gonna resolve that in a moment. Let's put one threat here. Now he starts with 12 health, Stalwart and Toughness, one scheme to attack, and he's got a Forced Interrupt. When he schemes, I have to discard cards from the encounter deck until a Sentinel minion is discarded, put that minion into play, engage with you. Do not give Master Mold a boost card for this activation, so we don't want him to scheme basically. And let me just give him that tough status card now. Okay, we are Scott Summers. We are a mutant with 3 recovery, 10 hit points, hand size of 6. You may include X-Men allies from any aspect in your deck. Constant training actions: search your deck for a tactic upgrade and add it to your hand. Limit once per turn. And Cyclops has 2 thwart, 1 attack, 2 defense. Hand size of 5. Optic Blast. Action attack. Spend 1 resource of any type. Deal 3 damage to an enemy with an upgrade attached. Limit once per round. And my deck, this is the pre-made out-of-the-box Cyclops deck. So it's a leadership deck, but because of his ability, he can include X-Men allies from any aspect. So that's why he has Rock Slide from protection, but he also has, for example, let me find another ally, Blindfold from Justice. So it's his out of the box deck, which I'm gonna shuffle in a sec. Let's also look at Magneto. So as part of these of the setup, we have him under our control. He's got 2 thwart, 3 attack, 5 health, and the first player controls Magneto. He does not count against your ally limit. Response: after he attacks and defeats a Sentinel minion, heal 1 damage from Magneto. So that's pretty good. So he will be very helpful when dealing with all these Sentinels. And I think we're ready now. So now we're gonna start. Okay, let's shuffle both decks. There we go. This is probably, from what I've seen other people say and from my own gameplay as well, it's probably one of the easier encounters from the Mutant Genesis box, but we'll see. Okay, let's resolve this first. So we have to discard cards from the encounter deck until we discard a Sentinel minion, and then it will be engaged with us. Okay, so it's Sentinel Mark 6, 2 scheme to attack, 6 health, and it has Quick Strike. I'm not really sure. Well, it's not gonna apply because we are in Alter Ego anyway, so he can't really do his Quick Strike. So that's done. And now I'm gonna draw 6 cards. So let's see what we get. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we've got Tactical Brilliance, which is a good card. Each ally takes -1 consequential damage when attacking attached minion. Okay. When you spend this to play an ally. Okay, well, we definitely keep this. Attach to a minion. Kind of same thing. Okay, well, let's get rid of these 2 cards. And draw. It's another Ricochet Beam and Blindfold. Okay, and now I can resolve my constant training. Search your deck for a tactic upgrade and add it to your hand. So, let's see. Attached to enemy, max 1 per enemy, temporary. Increase the amount of damage the attached enemy takes from each attack by 1. I don't need that right now. Attached enemy gets -1 attack. Alright, I don't know. I'm just gonna take this one. I don't think it matters that much. Okay. So let's think about it. We need to get rid of this Sentinel. And I can use this Ricochet Beam, deal 3 damage to an enemy. Deal 3 damage to an enemy with an upgrade attached. So I can use this to eliminate this Sentinel. But I will need to attach an upgrade to it. So let's say this one. And I would need to pay 2 resources. So I can use this. And let's say this. Which leaves me with Blindfold, Effective Leadership, and Tactical Brilliance. Tactical Brilliance could be good. It seems like an expensive operation. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I want to use Magneto and my Optic Blast. It could be better. Well, anyway, I'm gonna flip now. And we're both ready. So Magneto's gonna attack and take 1 damage. Actually, I'm not sure if he were to kill this Sentinel. The first player can, after he attacks and defeats a Sentinel minion, he'll 1 damage. But I think he takes damage. I don't think it applies to the first damage that he takes. I don't really know. I think that was the thing with one of the cards that I used previously. So like he's at full health, he attacks, but there's nothing to heal, and then he takes damage. But if he attacked with 1 damage, then he takes 1, and then he heals 1. I think that's how it works. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. He's gonna attack the Sentinel, deal 3 damage to it, and I'm gonna use Optic Blast, action attack, spend 1 resource of any type, deal 3 damage to an enemy with an upgrade attached. So this will only cost us 3 cards, I think, which could be better. So we need to actually, first thing we need to do is we need to give it an upgrade. So let's give it this upgrade for 0, and I'm gonna use, I guess, maybe this Ricochet Beam to pay for it. So he's gone. And I'm gonna attack for 1 to get rid of this tough status card. Okay, so I'm exhausted now. I guess I'm gonna play Tactical Brilliance, Hero Action, Thwart, remove 3 threat from a scheme, choose a tactic card in your discard pile and add it to your hand. So I'm gonna get rid of maybe this Effective Leadership. When you I don't want to give up Blindfold, she may be useful. Maybe I need to, I don't need her really, do I? Yeah, I don't really care about her. Okay, well, let's discard Blindfold and No, I'm getting rid of... No, she's too expensive. I'm gonna get rid of her and this practical defense. Okay, now I'm gonna use tactical brilliance. So hero action thwart. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. Choose a tactic. And oh, that's just an event. I thought it was an upgrade. My bad. Okay. In that case, I don't want to use this really. In that case, I don't really want to use this because it sucks. Oh, in that case, I'm playing blindfold, I think. So let's use this effective leadership, practice defense, and ricochet beam. So let's pay 3 for blindfold. She's an ally with 2 towards 0 attack, 2 health. After she enters play, look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. Discard one of those cards and put the rest back in the same order. Okay, so this is Sentinel. 1, 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at the top 5 of the counter deck. Discard one of those cards and put the rest in the same order. Okay, so he's gonna attack. So that's gonna be his boost card. That's fine. Then we'll get this guy. And we'll get Operation Zero Tolerance with him. I think that's okay. Then that's gonna be his boost card. And he's gonna scheme. I don't want him to scheme. Let's get rid of this one. Alright, so he attacks, boost, and counter, boost and counter. Shields up. Okay, I think that's fine. Alright, blindfold, well done for doing this. And she is gonna thwart for 2, removing this. I think this is it. I'm left with tactical brilliance in my hand, so let's ready my characters now. I need more space here. Okay, like this. Okay, so ready. Okay, 1 threat in the main scheme. I'm just gonna let him attack, I think. So he attacks for 4. I'm down to 6. And now we get this Sentinel Mark II. When revealed, if Operation Zero Tolerance is in play, Sentinel Mark II gains search. Otherwise, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Operation Zero Tolerance side scheme and reveal it. Okay, so it's at the bottom. So Operation Zero Tolerance. After an enemy attacks and defeats an ally, place that ally face down under this scheme. If there are X face down cards under this scheme, the players lose the game. X is 3 more than the number of players. Okay. That's fine, and it has 3 threat. Okay. And I forgot to draw. So we get Angel, coordinated attack, priority target, and game time. Okay, it sucks. Touch an enemy. As the enemy is defeated. Oh, this is good. Priority target. Attached to an enemy. Temporary interrupt. When attached enemy is defeated, the player who defeated it draws 2 cards. Okay, so I also want to play him. But I want to draw first, right? So, I guess Magneto can attack. He will heal 1 damage. So this Sentinel is gone. And now we draw 2 cards. Effective leadership and teamwork. Okay, now I'm gonna play Angel. He's an ally with 1 thwart, 2 attack, 3 health. Reduce the cost to play Angel by 1 if your identity has the Mutant or X-Men trait. So we are an X-Men, so he will only cost us 2. So I'm gonna use Effective Leadership. When you spend this card to play an ally, that ally gets +1 thwart and +1 attack until the end of the phase. And we also gonna get rid of this game time card. So he now has 2 thwart and 3 attack. So he's gonna attack for 3. So Master Mold is down to 9. Blindfold is gonna thwart for 2 from 0 tolerance. And I guess actually I've got a different idea. Let's take this back. I've got a different idea. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna play Tactical Brilliance. Hero action thwart. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. Choose a tactic card in your discard pile and add it to your hand using these 2 cards. So we're just gonna remove Operation 0 Tolerance like this. And now I can choose a tactic card in my discard pile and add it to my hand. Okay, this one is good, the one that draws cards. Okay, now I'm gonna attack for 1. He's down to 8, and she's not gonna do anything. Okay, let's draw 4 cards. Dust, Tactical Brilliance, Beast, Field Commander. Okay, these cards are good. These cards are pretty good. Okay, our buddy Master Mold gets 1 threat on the main scheme. He's gonna attack. So Blindfold will now defend. He attacks for 5. She dies. Now we get 1 encounter card. Okay, he is gonna attack again. I'm just taking it. He attacks for 3. So I'm down to 3 health. It's not too bad. No minions though, so interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of Tactical Brilliance now to play Field Commander. You can take the first turn during the player phase. That doesn't matter because I'm playing solo now. Okay, each Cyclops upgrade attached to a minion loses the temporary keyword. That's important. Although, not that important actually. Well, actually, it's not that good in solo play then. Okay, I don't want to play this. I thought it worked with him as well, so I could attach permanent upgrades to him, but it's only for minions. Okay, it's bad then. It is bad. Oh, I can still attach... I can attach priority target to him, so I can attach this to an enemy. When attached enemy is defeated, the player who defeated it draws 2 cards. So I can still defeat him in this form and draw 2 cards, I think. So now I'm gonna use Field Commander to generate a resource for Optic Blast. Spend 1 resource of any type, deal 3 damage to an enemy with an upgrade attached. So he's down to 5 health. Now Angel's gonna attack him for 2, so he's down to 3 health. And take 1 damage. And then Magneto's gonna attack him for 3, so he's down to 0. He is now defeated, and I draw 2 cards. It's Genius and Phoenix. And now he moves to his second form. In this form, he's got 2 attack, 2 scheme, 2 attack. Sorry, 2 scheme, 3 attack, 14 hit points, stalwart, toughness, and he's got the same forced interrupt. So we don't want him to scheme, basically. So he now has 14 hit points. And he also has toughness. Okay, I can, let's see what we can do. I can play Phoenix. After being sent to play, search it and scrap out a resource card. That could be pretty good. I could spend these to play Beast and then get Genius back, keep Phoenix. Okay, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna play Beast. He's an ally with 2 thwart, 2 attack, 3 health. And I'm gonna use Genius, Dust, and Tactical Brilliance to pay for him. And he's got a response. After he enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a resource card and add it to your hand. Now the question is, is there like a priority here? Do I need to search my deck first? Maybe I do actually. Okay, well maybe it wasn't that good of a play then. I'm just gonna get energy. I think deck takes priority here. Anyway. I'm left with energy and Phoenix. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna attack for 1, remove this toughness from him, and he's gonna scheme for 2, and take 1 damage, and that's it. Now I can ready. I think Magneto needs 1 more damage here, right? Okay, let's draw 3 more cards. Psychic Rapport, Danger Room Training, Practice Defense. Okay, that's a team up. Cyclops and Phoenix. What does it do? Ready Cyclops and Phoenix. Choose to either return a Cyclops card from a discard pile to your hand or place 2 power counters on Phoenix Force. Okay, that's pretty good. Right, anyway. His turn. 1 threat in the main scheme. He will now attack. Alright, you have to block now, Angel. Attacks for 5. Angel's gone. Now we get 1 encounter card. Gang up. He attacks again. He may kill me now. Maybe I'll just... No, it's too risky. Beast has to defend this. Okay, he attacks for 3. Alright, well, kind of sucks. Also, I'm an idiot because earlier, when I was looking at his cards, I forgot that when Operation Zero Tolerance gets pulled from his deck, I have to shuffle. So that's just a drawback of being stupid. Anyway, that's why we only get 2 cards that we thought we would be getting. Back to me. Well, I'm playing Phoenix now, so I'm gonna use Energy and Danger Room Training. Actually, I'm just gonna use this Practice Defense instead. So Phoenix she's an ally with 2 thwart, 2 attack. After she enters play, choose a Cyclops card in your discard pile and add it to your hand. So, I mean, let's go with Ricochet Beam. Okay, so let's see. She's gonna attack for 2. So he's down to 12. 1 damage. I can ready them. But like, maybe I don't want to do this yet. Okay, Magneto will attack for 3. So he's down to 9 health. Take 1 damage. I'm gonna attack for 1, so he's down to 8. And I guess I might as well just use, if I use this, it's an extra 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. May not be enough. Ready? Yeah, that's fine actually. I'm gonna use this. So Psychic Rapport, Hero Action. It's a team up between Cyclops and Phoenix. Choose ready Cyclops and Phoenix. Choose to either return a Cyclops card from your discard pile to your hand or place 2 power counters on Phoenix Force. So I'm going to choose to return this from my discard pile. And she's going to attack again. So he's down to 6, and I'm going to attack again. So he's down to 5. And she takes 1 damage. Okay. Now I'm going to ready. Draw 4 cards. Danger Room, Full Blast, Ruby Quartz Visor, and Tactical Brilliance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Right, back to Master Mold. He gets 1 threat in the main scheme. He will now attack. So Phoenix will defend. Attacks for 3 plus 2. She's gone. And now we get 1 encounter card. Energy Barrier. Attached to a Sentinel minion. Otherwise, this card gains Surge. Lost Visor. Okay. Search your hand, deck, and discard pile. And play area for Ruby Quartz Visor and place it face down under this card. We have it here. Cyclops cannot attack. Alter Ego action. I can exhaust this. Exhaust Scott Summers, add Ruby Quartz Visor to your hand, and remove Lost Visor from the game. Okay, that's kind of bad. Because now I don't think we can kill him. Yeah, we can't kill him now. Okay, well that sucks. I'm gonna... Magneto's gonna attack, take him down to 2 health. And I'm gonna flip, exhaust to get rid of this. So this is discarded from the game, and I get this back in my hand. Okay, I can search my deck for a tactic upgrade and add it to my hand. Do I want to do this now? Maybe not. Let's use Danger Room, Alter Ego. After an X-Men ally enters play, Danger Room, search your deck for a training upgrade. Okay, I don't need that, and I probably don't need Tactical Brilliance anymore. I'm just gonna spend these 2 cards to pay for this visor. And Hero Resource, exhaust this card, generate a energy resource for your Optic Blast ability. That attack gains piercing and ranged. Okay, pretty good. And I'm left with Ricochet, Beam, and Full Blast. So he's gonna scheme now in advance though. Okay, well, draw 4. Teamwork, teamwork, game time, priority target. Okay, we're ready. And okay, well, he's got 3 here. Now he's gonna scheme. So here's the rules. When he schemes, discard cards from the encounter deck until a Sentinel minion is discarded. No. Yes. Toughness. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile. Put that minion in play. Okay, so it doesn't say reveal that minion. So when revealed doesn't apply, I think. So it's a 2 scheme, 3 attack minion with toughness for now. And 3 health. He also schemes for 2, so he has 5. Now the minion's gonna scheme, so that advances the main scheme to 2A. When revealed, shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Each player discards cards from the until we get a minion, then puts them into play and engage with them. Okay. Kinda sucks. Because these minions have guard, by the way, so you know what that means. That means we have to get rid of them first before we can finish off Master Mold. Okay, so what we're supposed to do now? We are supposed to discard cards from the encounter deck until they discard a Sentinel minion, then put it and engage with them. No. Okay. He's not gonna quick strike because I have alter ego. Okay, then we go to 2B, Master Mold's agenda. Each Sentinel minion gains guard. Alright, that's the same as the previous one. If this stage is completed, the players lose the game. He needs 8 to win. Starts with 1, goes up by 1 per player. Okay, not too bad, but annoyingly, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Annoyingly, he survived, but I think we still win, right? Okay, well, let's use constant training. Search my deck for a tactic upgrade and add it to my hand. Okay, let's just take this exploit weakness upgrade. Alright, so what do I want to do? I want to play this. I can get rid of these 2. Okay, well, I'm gonna flip and I am going to play priority target for 0. So we've seen that when an enemy is defeated, I draw 2 cards, and now I'm gonna play Ricochet Beam. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. Deal 3 damage to an enemy with an upgrade attack attached. Hero action attack. Spending these 2 teamwork cards. And I still have these 3 in my hand. So this deals 6 damage to this Sentinel. And now I can... This triggers and I can draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Exploit weakness and danger room training. Okay, now exhaust this card to generate a energy resource for your optic blast. That attack gains piercing and ranged. So I'm gonna exhaust this. Piercing goes through tough, and optic blast. Oh, I need to give him an upgrade first, so I'm just gonna give him this, using danger room training to pay for it. So this upgrade, exploit weakness, increase the amount of damage attached enemy takes from each attack by 1. So now I'm gonna optic blast, spend 1 resource of any type, deal 3 damage to an enemy. So I used the resource from here. So it deals 3 damage to this Sentinel Mark III. And now our boy Master Mold is wide open, and I can use game time to use exploit weakness attached to an enemy, so he will take 1 more damage, and I can use Cyclops basic attack to deal 2 damage and defeat Master Mold. So that's it. Not the hardest encounter, but pretty fun anyway. Cyclops is a very fun hero as well. That's it. That was Cyclops versus Master Mold. Thanks for watching.